So it doesn't put him or his department or Parliament, for example, under possible threat for legal action, maybe on the basis of fiscal irresponsibility. So nobody can take them to task for this back and forth. We just have to accept that it's a back and forth.
So yes, I think
Okay.
there's little grounds one would have to assess what kind of harm. No doubt, VAT vendors had to expend money and time changing prices and doing internal calculations. But yes, I wouldn't be certain on what basis they would make that change. I think also, unfortunately, I would separate out the decision regarding the VAT and the general budget. So in respect to the VAT, actually this power was being challenged, is still being challenged. And so it remains to be seen whether there aren't actually legal consequences for that, and we shall see on the return date. But as to the budget at large, unfortunately, I think people have been used to a single majority in Parliament, the budget being complete. In other words, the draft prepared by Treasury has just been rubber stamped and adopted by Parliament. And that, I think, we've now seen in a hung Parliament situation, it's problematic to assume that. And so the critical difference is, and I really appreciated the way you framed that first question, which is, we need to have the patience and understanding that Parliament is yet to actually decide what our budget is going to be. And you were quite right in the opening statement to say, look, this is going to be the third attempt. But I think some evolution needs to happen. There needs to be a recognition by the Minister of Finance and Treasury that they can't predetermine the budget and it just cleanly go through Parliament without comment and amendment. I think the lesson that we need to draw from this is it is a decision for Parliament. There isn't a single party in one party. There has to be some, and it is going to be messy. And I'm probably in the deep minority, so forgive me for saying this, but I see the messy contestation as evidence that there's democratic evolution and democratic process happening.